Well, hello, everybody. And wow, I just wanted to, first of all, thank you all for making the premiere such a success. I thank you for all the encouraging words, all the inspiration, all the heart emojis, all of the praying hand emojis, all of the thank yous. Let me tell you something. Life is a journey and not a destination. And the people that you surround yourselves with makes all the difference in the world. There is no way that I could have pulled any of this off by myself, right? There is a whole slew of people that I just want to thank so much. And you know who you are. I'm not going to start calling off names because I don't want to miss anybody. But I tell you, oftentimes, and this is a thank you and also an encouragement for wherever you are in your journey, no matter what happens, no matter what comes, as long as you keep getting up. Muhammad Ali says, that the mat is nowhere for a champion. He also said that when you fall down, make sure you fall on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And I tell you all are a part of my get up journey, right? All of the encouraging words from just the phone calls, the comments, I am in such a grateful spirit. The encouraging words saying that you can do it, right? Because as we continue to unravel, as I'm talking about what happened or sharing my journey and my story, as I'm uncovering, right, even more, it is such a freeing experience to start. I said it in one of the clips, when your person meets your purpose, right? When we come out of the shadows of trauma, right? As I've been listening and my eyes and my ears have been more open, I hear so many people talk about trauma and talk about the effects of trauma on their life. We're talking about mental, psychological trauma. We're talking about trauma in our body. So when I started to walk down this journey of uncovering and being transparent, I was nervous. I was a bit afraid, because I didn't know what response or what was going to happen. Or, people start to judge you when they know what know what your Achilles heel, as my dad used to say. When they know what your Achilles heel is, you have some people that are really there, that are rooting for your success. And then you have those others that are not really rooting for your success and they want to see you fall. So you have to make sure, or we all have to make sure, that the people that we're surrounding ourselves with are people that are in a healthy space or in their process of recovery, right? And when you're so busy recovering and putting together your self plan, then all you have left really is encouragement for somebody else, right? And you want to see them do well. So this has been an amazing journey. I cannot leave off the icing on the top of the cake, which is that X39 and X49 patch. I'm telling you, I don't know how, of course, with my prayer, because you all know I'm a praying woman and I pray, right? So with my prayer and then with the X39 patch and the X49 patch, I tell you, it has been such an amazing turnaround for me. And sometimes you get into a rut or to a position, where, like I've shared this before, where I've had many relapses, right, in my recovery process, because y'all, I was banged up really bad. The car that hydroplaned into me knocked me up the embankment. Can you imagine that? Flew flying into an embankment, hitting a tree. And that tree was the thing that held me up, right? Until I came to consciousness. And, like I said, 5 days later, everything in my body hurt, from my top of my head to my feet, knocking my eyes off balance, not just my eyes off balance, but also, there was just so many injuries. I can go straight down, torn ligament in my neck, back, hands, legs, everything was off. But to be able to really turn it around and start to really recover, that deep recovering from a holistic perspective, and then to start to, with this patch, be able to have a clear mind without all of the heavy fogness, and being able to just think clearly, being able to just be in my full present self. Y'all, we got some stuff coming in this Get Trauma Informed podcast. We have some amazing speakers that are coming, amazing experts. Wow. We are even going to talk about soul fragmentation, how to pull all of that back together, because trauma, I said it before, trauma is mean. Trauma is It's relentless, right? And it's also progressive. I think that's the part that we forget. We forget that trauma is progressive. And by trauma being progressive, that means if we don't address it and don't put a plan into place, we are going to get worse. It's going to resurface, whether we buried it or swallowed it, it's going to get worse. So in order for us to cut it off at the path and be that champion that Muhammad Ali talked about, we must consciously become aware of the effects of trauma, and also being trauma informed, being able to stand in your truth and in your power and let other people know, because a lot of people don't understand trauma, but let them know, right? Set your boundaries and be able to do that in a healthy position, in a healthy place. It is so much, y'all, that we're about to unfold about this trauma issue. And we're going to get down to the root of how do we resolve it? How do we have our person meet our purpose, our full person meet our purpose, right? It's amazing. This is an amazing journey, and I'm still in this journey with you all. So we're walking this together. And I'm just so grateful to have so many people to align with this message and be able to say, hey, let's pull these resources together and figure out what we need to do to map out this plan and to continue to unroll this blueprint so others can can you imagine the type of community and the type of space that we are creating by coming together and saying, look, yeah, I was wounded in that bad relationship. Yeah, I did. I had a traumatic childhood. Yes, I witnessed certain things that just traumatized me and kept me in that space. But it's time for us to come together, and it's time for us to come out of the shadows of trauma and live full on in our amazing purpose. Today, I felt so grateful because I looked at all of the steps that it took to get a successful podcast out, the premiere, the trailer. Wow, y'all, the work is not done, right? So I'm gonna be tapping on people's doors because I still need some more help. And I told you all, I'm not the most tech savvy person, but the wonderful thing is that even with all of the injuries that I sustained and being sometimes a little bit discouraged, right? Because thinking that things were just too challenging, that I wasn't going to be able to accomplish it, I wasn't going to be able to do it. But I am so grateful again for the people around that said, no, you can do it, and just to continue this journey. So what you all go back and listen to both of the trailer and the well, not the first episode, because that's a trailer promo too, but we sauced that one up a little bit for you, right? So anyhow, just wanted to come on today and just say thank you. Yes, I'm still on my journey. That X39, X49 performance combo, y'all, woo, it's a doozy. Hold on to your hat because it's a doozy. But I tell you, I am moving better. Someone told me the other day that I was fast when I grabbed her glasses off the floor, off the ground, and before she stepped on them, because I seen it happening in slow motion. I seen her stepping on her glasses. I grabbed them up real quick. And that was amazing, right? And that's a part of what happens when your body starts to operate and function the way that it's supposed to. And again, it's a journey, you all. I'm not saying it's all roses and daisies, I'll tell you that. But if you keep going and you keep going, like Muhammad Ali said, you're able to keep getting up, eventually you will win. So if you want more information about the patch, about the podcast, about everything that we're doing, look down in the description box and there's a link for it, right? So I hope you are one that will join the community, and we just welcome you with open arms. I'm looking forward to it. All righty. Bye for now.